The rationale behind slugging is that you put on enough of a thick layer of the occlusive moisturizer on the face, and that allows for the facial skin to recover its own secretion. In previous videos, I've talked about a condition called Lichen sclerosus. It was previously known as Lichen sclerosus atrophicus, which is a very serious condition that usually affects the privates of women. So this is a fairly common condition in women of middle age and older, and it starts for the most part in women's 40s and 50s and slowly develops over time. The condition is characterized by inflammatory areas over the privates, the vulva, and even the perianal area. And while it can affect other body parts, it concentrates on the privates. It can affect men as well, but the majority of people affected are women. And there's also a very small subset of people who are prepubescent girls who can be affected by that as well. So parents to girls who think they may have candidiasis or some sort of a white plaquey area over the privates, that may be a sign of lichen sclerosus. Now, getting back to lichen sclerosus in the adult woman, the condition does progress over time and it induces changes that can be sometimes irreversible. It can cause significant scarring of the privates. It can cause utter destruction of the privates, can lead to deforming changes, as well as put you at a higher risk of cancer. So it is a very serious condition to have that can completely derail one's sex life, taking over some parts of the urinary tract, and can actually dispose you to having squamous cell carcinoma, which is a very serious form of cancer over the privates. Now, in a previous video, I did discuss general skincare and treatment for lichen sclerosus very briefly. You want to do as little as possible to the area, meaning no abrasive products or practices. Use lukewarm water to wash. Don't use a lot of detergents, if anything. I would recommend trying to avoid most detergents if possible. Avoid using any physically abrasive products, and moisturize as much as possible, because the condition itself results in dryness of the privates and of the area generally because of the obliteration of oil-producing and secretion-producing glands. So the moisturization is what I want to focus in this video. And what I've found by treating many patients with lichen sclerosus is that there is one moisturization hack that really helps healing the area more quickly and helps the treatment be more effective, and that is slugging. Slugging is known in the TikTok crowd or the Instagram crowd or even some influencers on YouTube as a very heavy-handed application of occlusive moisturizers such as petroleum jelly to the face overnight, waking up the next morning with the facial skin nice and plump and soft and properly conditioned. The rationale behind slugging is that you put on enough of a thick layer of the occlusive moisturizer on the face, and that allows for the facial skin to recover its own secretion and condition itself so that it becomes softer and nicer, and that's what you wake up with in the morning. What I found is that many patients with lichen sclerosus who have been using slugging on the privates overnight with petroleum jelly have actually responded to treatment much more quickly, and the area recovered to an extent in a more effective manner, meaning the area looked more normal, the patients felt better over the area, meaning the burning or the irritation or the pain that were afflicting them were significantly diminished or gone, and that is something that was very helpful. So how do you slug around the privates? Well, what you can do is basically put a very thick layer of petroleum jelly on the privates. To avoid staining of the covers and the sheets, I would recommend either putting on some form of a diaper or some other form of plastic occlusive to make sure this does not go anywhere and basically go to sleep. I think doing this as a semi-regular habit would be a good idea, not to do it every night because it can get to be a bit much. But if you do suffer from dryness of the privates and from lichen sclerosus specifically and are undergoing treatment, this may be something that may actually put a little bit of rocket fuel in your healing process. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to share and like the video. For more information about genital skincare and skincare in general, pick up my book, Sick Skin, Skincare Made Simple, on Amazon.com. Now available in audio, More great content coming your way right from this channel. Thanks for watching, and God bless.